it was like something was pressing my neck that first time. I got angry. I said I was not going to do the YouTube again. It's not by force. And deep down in your mind, you know you hate books and you know you find books boring. But you just have to talk about it because you feel that that's what people are interested in. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Gloria Emenoa, and on this channel we discuss all things self-help, self-love, self-care, self-improvement, anything you can put there, just solely on making yourself better with each passing day. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the downsides of being a content creator. You know, there's pros and cons. The cons of being a content creator. So let's dive right into it. So the first point on my list is letting people see your vulnerabilities or weaknesses. So as a content creator, except you want to lie or you want to be who you are not, people are going to one way or another see your weaknesses. It's just something that's inevitable as long as you are true to yourself and you do not fake who you are. People are going to see your weaknesses. So one way or another, it will come out. One day will be one day they will see it. So you just need to accept that it will happen. So people see our vulnerabilities as content creators. They see it a lot. We can't hide it as long as we're true to ourselves. I would like you to watch the last two videos I posted before this one. Then you will understand better. So I'm like making a continuation of so many series, but this is not really a continuation. It's just under the content creation topic. The next on my list is getting lost in your own content. I called it content creation ocean in the second to the last video I posted. I called it the content creation ocean. So many people get lost in that. And what I mean by that is they forget their own interests and they no longer put themselves first. Rather, they invest in what other people want to see and also forget that they are supposed to enjoy their life in the process. For example, in a vlog, there are still moments you need to enjoy alone. My opinion though. There are still moments you need to enjoy alone. You don't need to capture everything, or even if you capture probably a glimpse, so you too can enjoy your life. But when you are videoing every single thing, you may not feel or be in that moment because you are just concerned about what you are filming at that point and making sure that okay, you capture it well and this happens and this happens. But you are supposed to enjoy the journey and you have a life to live too. So many people get lost in their own content just because they want to put out content every time. They forget to enjoy their lives and they forget to be themselves and they forget to just do what they are interested in and what they like. That's getting lost in content creation ocean. So the third on my list is the mental stress that comes with low views and low likes and low subscribers and low visibility in general. So I understand this perfectly because it happened to me when I nearly started YouTube. I was not having any views. I wanted to go crazy because that first video was something I wasted a lot of time in. So in my head, I'm like, is this how it's going to be? So I'm here to tell you that's not how it has been. I kept getting better. The number of hours I took to edit my first video is not the number of hours I've been using to edit other ones. So it got easier. It keeps getting easier and better, and you keep getting better in the game. But there's this mental stress that comes with you having low views because all the effort you put in, you realize that it's just few people that are watching, or few people that are liking, or people, or you have very little number of subscribers. It comes with a mental stress. It does a lot to you, more than you can think of. I'm sorry if there are noises in the video. My siblings are back and I'm about to go crazy because they keep making noise and help me. Okay, so there's this mental stress. It's frustrating. It was like something was pressing my neck that first time. I got angry. I said I was not going to do the YouTube again. It's not by force because I was mentally stressed. So it is that annoying. It actually is that annoying. So okay, let's compare that to people that are not content creators now. They don't even know what that means. They're just living their life. So you see, that's like a disadvantage of the content creation thing. The next point on my list is finding balance. So a lot of people do not know how to find the balance between content creation and their jobs, or content creation and their school. Yes, it happens. Just like me, for example, I couldn't post for some weeks, about 4 weeks, almost a month. I couldn't post. I was just posting short. But that was because I wanted to balance my content creation and my academics. If not, the one is eventually going to drop for the other to stay high. I don't know if you understand. So I needed to focus on my academics at that time, so my academics will not suffer for my content creation journey. I hope you understand. So you should learn to balance your work and content creation as a content creator. And it's also a problem because a lot of people do not know how to balance these two, and one will eventually have to suffer, maybe their work life or their academics to suffer for it. The fact that I liked to post and I liked to create content made me realize that I actually had the balance, because I wanted to create this content, but I knew that if I did, I was not going to read for some courses and I was not going to do well in those courses, and I was going to blame it on me creating content, and I did not want that. So I had to go on a break from creating content to focusing on my academics, because eventually we're going to go on break and I was going to create the content that I want to create. So yeah, so we need to find the balance. It's hard, I'm not even going to lie, but you need to find the balance. You need to know when you need to create that will not affect your academics, when you need to create content that will not affect your job, when you need to create content that will not affect your family life, your relationship with your family. That's also another thing. Or your spouse, or you understand. The last and final point on my list is some people eventually start living fake lives. That may be because they want to please their audience. They want to attract more audience. Maybe they feel like, okay, creating content on books are getting a lot of audience, viewers, or get somebody else a lot of viewers, and you decide that okay, you want to create content on books, and deep down in your mind you know you hate books and you know you find books boring, but you just have to talk about it because you feel that that's what people are interested in. That doesn't make any sense to me, honestly, because I feel that if you're interested in talking about cars, there are definitely people that are interested about cars that you're interested in, so you find your audience. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but your audience is out there, and you shouldn't lose yourself just because you are creating content. You shouldn't talk about things you are not interested in because you want the audience or a community. No, talk about things you are genuinely interested in. Don't live a fake life. Be true to yourself, be true to your values, be true to who you are, and talk about things you enjoy talking about, and don't talk about things you feel other people are interested in or that will get you more viewers. Yeah, I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. These are just the cons or disadvantages or downsides to content creation. It's not all rosy like people see it because they see the money that comes from there. No, it's not all that. There are downsides to this thing. And these are just a few of them. I believe there are more of them. So these are just a few of them. Don't be deceived that there are no downsides or cons or bad sides to this thing. No, we as content creators also suffer. We suffer. Yeah, so these are the downsides. If I'll put a link to other interesting videos about content creation down below for you to click on, and I believe you are going to enjoy them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.